Always wanted to take care of people. Wanted to do something that I thought would be enjoyable, something stimulating both intellectually as well as financially. I had friends whose parents were doctors, and orthopedics always seemed to be a cool one to me because you would take something that was broken and fix it, or take something that wasn't working properly and make it work better. You made people stop hurting, and that always seemed like a good thing. Just the fact that in orthopedics specifically, you're not treating long-term problems. You're not managing problems, you're fixing problems. You take something that doesn't work or doesn't work as well and you try and make it better, or hopefully something that's broken, whether it's an injury or whether it's just an arthritic condition, and get them closer to pain-free, hopefully pain-free, and back to functionality and doing normal things. Born in Atlanta, but basically grew up in Kansas City. That's where from 2 years until I left medical school, lived in Kansas City. We've got 2 boys. Both of them are in college at this point. The older one, Jeremy's a junior at Yale, and my younger son, Justin's a freshman at Embry-Riddle, which is an aerospace engineering school in Daytona Beach. And so we're now empty nesters for the first time, so that's kind of nice. And my wife of 27 years is at home, and we have 2 pets, a cat and a dog, both female. I'm very active in the scouting program, so I've done tons of things with scouting. And so with both of my boys that are both Eagle Scouts, and so did tons of things with them. Still very active in scouting at this point. Love to go skiing, snow skiing. Like to walk in the woods, like to spend time with my wife, like to vacation, like to scuba dive. So it's kind of lots of different things. Like to go watch sports. Unfortunately, watch the Rams, so that's a problem, but I still enjoy it. For books, read lots of different books. Actually, most of the books I read are books on tape, just for the simple fact I don't have time to do enough reading that I want to do. And usually where I did practice was in South County, so it's a 20-minute drive. I live in West County. I'll be practicing up here, so it's a 25-minute drive. So to me, that's 50 minutes a day that I can put in a book and read the things that I don't want to read. So sometimes it's history, sometimes it's historical fiction, sometimes just flat-out fiction. And it just kind of whatever interests me or what sort of spikes something that I want to do, either want to know more about it or escape the real world for a while and just enjoy it. My first car was a 1965 Wildcat that my sisters, have 3 older sisters, and so I was the first one. My older sister had the Wildcat, and then I got it, and it had a 445 in it, so it went very fast. She didn't seem to know that. When the time I got the car, I found out about that and jumped on it as all 16-year-old boys do. Shoot a lot more than you should, and actually sheared off the motor mounts in the car one day on the freeway, so that was not a good thing, but I had fun. People are people. Everybody's coming from a different walk of life, a different story, a different background. And it's interesting to find out where everybody is coming from, because your perspective of how this is supposed to be or how it's supposed to go could very well be different from what theirs is. And it's not necessarily that it's right or wrong. You just need to make sure that you have the same expectations and goals for what you're trying to do, because what you think is a great result might not necessarily be the result that they're looking for, and where you might not be happy, they might be ecstatic because it's different than what they were looking for. And it's part of the thing is just the communication to make sure that what I'm offering is what they're looking for, and what my goals are is similar to what their goals are, and whether I can meet their goals or they can meet my goals of what's expected. Because it's a collaborative effort. You don't just do it and then go away. There are things they need to do to make it work, and the things that you need to do to make it work, and you need to collaborate. It's a cooperative situation for both sides to be happy.